Hello, people. Good afternoon. It is 2 o'clock here in the West Coast. I'm in Los Angeles slash Long Beach. But okay, so when the Obamas were in the White House, many of you know that the First Lady, Michelle Obama, was on the health and healthy eating. That was her cause, and they got the districts to only offer 2% milk, the non-fat milk for the kids, because as you know, whole fat milk it's not good for you. So they put forth that amendment, and it went into law, and the schools were only serving 2% milk. But they do serve, because I worked in the school district, they do serve that chocolate moohoo or whatever they chew moo, whatever. Yeah, chew moo. And that is very sugary. But anyway, do you know Trump overturned that, rescinded that law, took it off the books? So now any kind of milk can be served to children in schools. You know, the milk or pasteurization or whatever they call themselves, they're happy because now more of their products can be sold, as far as, the healthy uh, angle to keeping our kids, somewhat healthy is gone. They don't care about that. And that's the thing, man. They don't care about people. All they care about is money. Money. They don't care about people. Because if you cared about people, why did you do that? Why did you rescind that law to keep kids more healthy? I have no idea. I have no idea. And I was listening to, I think it was Dave Chappelle, who was talking about when he uh, was out the night before Nipsey Hussle got murdered, and he was called the next day by his wife, his widow, to tell him that Nipsey had been shot dead. And he was like, I feel for anybody who has a person that they look up to. And he put out there Charlie Kirk, who we all know is a racist, but you got to look at it in that way. I mean, even though you don't agree with him, a lot of people did, and a lot of people were upset when he got murdered. But do you know, and I wouldn't call him a bad person. I don't know. I didn't do much research on him. I saw one video where a young girl just tore him to pieces because they say that's what he liked to do, is go to college campuses and, you know, interview and debate college kids because, he's a grown man, adult, and he could probably, outmaneuver them and manipulate them. But anyway, but do you notice that in America, no evil or person that is wrong, a criminal, they never get assassinated. A person, a public figure that is corrupt. Now they try, but it's never successful. They tried to shoot Reagan. They tried to assassinate Reagan. And what happened? Didn't happen. Didn't go down. And I'm saying, I mean, Reagan did some bad stuff. And they tried to kill Trump. I think twice. Wasn't it twice? But who's gone? That was good men that were trying to make this country better for everybody. The Kennedys, Martin Luther King. Come on, man. Anybody that, if you come into this country wanting to change it for the good, you can expect a bullet. Yeah, that's just how it is. Everybody that tried to do right for this country got assassinated. And we got these devils walking around every day making policy and just dividing the country. That's all I see. So, you know, we got to get it together, America. Brian Kim, who is an Clear Value Tax, he he was talking about you know that they're printing $40 billion a month to cover the debt that this country is in, and we just keep piling debt on top of debt on top of debt. But we're over there trying to steal somebody else's oil. It's really sad what this country has come to, and we're being downgraded. Our credit uh, our credit index has been downgraded at least 3 times within the last year, and it's about to be downgraded again. We're on the human rights list for violating human rights for the first time. I guess this is what they wanted. I guess this is what the Republicans wanted. A isolated country that is stuck in the Stone Age because everybody else is moving forward as far as technology and minerals. You know, we're the only ones that are over there stealing oil because of commitments and because of compromises that our government has gotten themselves into. It's ridiculous. So we'll see what happens within these next few weeks. It's, it's not going to get better as far as our money situation here in America. And, that's why all of this bailout, the farmers getting bailed out. Oh, we're going to give you a stimulus check. Oh, we're gonna stop income tax because we're getting so much money from the tariffs. Really? If we're getting so much money from the tariffs, why don't you pay some of that debt down instead of giving us money and so that we won't have to pay as much for the goods that we're purchasing? Because everybody knows that's all that happens. It's a tax. That's all a tariff is. It's a tax, and we get taxed too. That's why stuff is so high right now. You guys see it, what the prices are right now. It's getting out of control. Somebody's got to do something, you know. So let's just keep vigilant on doing the right thing and being compassionate towards people. If you don't want to do that, what else can we as a country fall back on? We got to get it together, people. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.